And we begin with some breaking news coming in at the top of the hour. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has met with his UK counterpart Keir Starmer ahead of the key free trade agreement deal signing with the United Kingdom. Visuals of the meeting have now arrived and they're on your screens. My colleague Aditya Vadwan with us on the broadcast as well. Aditya, take our viewers through the details. We're looking currently at visuals of Prime Minister Narendra Modi being received by Keir Starmer. What exactly do we know of the schedule for the next few hours?
Well, absolutely. There are several key engagements of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in UK. He has Prime Minister Narendra Modi has met with the British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, and there could be, a progressive talks on the free trade agreement that is to be signed between India and UK. Considerably, considerably in this when the geopolitical tensions are on extreme high, and there is a trade uncertainty with US President Donald Trump imposing high tariffs on several countries. It is pertinent, to join such to sign such agreements with like-minded countries like UK. And if we talk about today's Prime Minister Modi's itinerary, he is also expected to meet Charles III, King of the UK, and he's also expected to participate in other important press briefings today. So at this juncture, it needs to be seen how, and we can expect. We have seen how the diplomatic relations between India and UK have been on a high, and post this visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to UK, we can expect the boosting of the diplomatic relations between the two countries. And during the one of the press conference of the Ministry of External Affairs, it was reiterated the fact that UK is the sixth largest investor in India. So Devika, we can expect certain positive outcomes from this visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to UK.
Okay, Aditya, stay on with me. Gautam Mukherjee, senior journalist, also with us on the broadcast. Gautam Mukherjee, your big expectations as far as the FTA is concerned, your reading into it?
Well, I think this is a great development. It has taken over 3 years in the negotiation and has been referred to as a possibility for a decade. But it was under negotiation when Boris Johnson was the Prime Minister, and it has finally come to fruition with Starmer as the Prime Minister. This is a big development. It is the first large FTA between India and a large Western power. We can expect the trade to double by 2030 as a consequence, and it will probably act as a template for many more similar FTAs with European countries.
Okay, all right, Gautam Mukherjee. We're expecting, of course, further developments to come in, Gautam Mukherjee, and at the same time, of course, we know that there could be a press conference as well, which will, in a way, give out clear details of what really is it that India and UK hope to achieve with the free trade agreement. But at the same time, what do you think, Gautam Mukherjee, the two nations would have leveraged with one another as far as ironing out some of these details are concerned? Because we've not had the best relations with the UK in the past few years, given their support for elements such as Khalistani groups.
The only thing that one can do, they have a very different outlook between different governments in the UK. People like the Khalistanis and the Kashmiri separatists, and there is also a large Pakistani population. The media is left-wing. The BBC is often anti-India. So on the one hand, you've got all of this. The mayor of London is pro-Pakistani because he's of Pakistani origin. You've got all this, and there are other mayors in different cities of Britain who are also of Pakistani origin. So you've got all of this on the one hand. At the other end, there is a good government-to-government development with this FTA, and there is every expectation that relationships will improve, including vexatious items such as the visas.
Yes.
The Prime Minister is also meeting with the King. There have been, historical ties between India and Britain, which are respected by both sides. And now that India is on its way to becoming the third largest power, and Britain is growing very, very almost non-existently at 0.3 in terms of its GDP growth, this is a right time for the two countries to develop their trade.